viewers, hey, thanks for joining me. Guys, I decided to do a little reading for you all about the fact that as we move into December, it is a month really where we should be focusing on setting our intentions for the next year coming forward. And of course next year we're rolling into 2017, which adds up to a number collectively of a 1 vibration. Now ones are all about moving forward in new areas of your life, planting the seeds for the next 9-year cycle and finding inspiration in the passions and the thoughts that take you forward for your new directions. So December, because it's the end of the year, and it's not so much about making a New Year's resolution as such, but although that is actually still quite a fun or relative way of setting our intentions and moving forward, I think it requires a little bit more in-depth positivity about seeking your steps as you move forward for the next year. Often with New Year's resolutions we tend to focus on difficult to achieve goals or ambitions, and sometimes we focus on the negative perspective. So it's things that we want to give up, often such as smoking or drinking or gambling or losing weight, instead of actually focusing on things that we want to pick up or initiate in our lives. And that's the difference with setting your intentions as you move forward into a new year. So what I decided to do was, the cards that you see in front of you are rather an eclectical looking bunch, and that is because they have all resonated with the number 12 from them. So the first one on your left is number 12, the Hanged Man from the tarot deck. The second one is from a angelic deck, and it was the 12th card from the book, so that happens to be Jophiel Meditation. The third one is from another angel deck. It was also the 12th card in when you're reading from the book. That's energy work. The fourth one is a surrender to passion, a surrender to card. And this one here is the chakra energy card, which has the number 12 on it. So we're going to succinctly focus on the energies that this 12 number brings to us as we move into December, and consequently into that time zone when it is beneficial for us to be setting our intentions for the next year as we move forward. And possibly even more so for this 2017, because it is a 1 year, so it has the capacity to be the forerunner for holding a whole grasp of possible new initiations for you, both in your personal world at many levels, your physical, emotional, spiritual, relationship, and even career and work. If we look at 2017 from the Chinese astrological perspective, next year is the year of the fire rooster, and it begins on January the 28th. It's the sign of dawn and awakening, triumph and success, and that can only be achieved through hard work and patience. 2017 is subject to the fire element in its yin form. Yin fire expresses inner warmth and insight, as well as the quietness of privacy and family ties. Forgotten thoughts arise out of nowhere amid a disconcerting atmosphere, both stiff and motley. So from the Chinese perspective, it would appear that there are potentials for great newness coming in after the event of putting in much effort and hard work. But anyhow, let's come down to the cards and have a little look at the relative meanings of them. We start with the first one, the Hanged Man, and we see this person hanging upside down by the foot. And he's not distressed in any way. He is actually in a very contemplative state. And I think this was very poignant for the fact that I'm using the number 12 for the fact that we should be meditating upon or setting our ideals as we move forward into the next year. And this card gives us the exact feeling that this is what this chap is doing. So it gives us, again, it reiterates that feeling of slowing down a little bit and taking time in your life to really assign your new directions, your desires and your passions, desires and passion, as you move forward for 2017. And you really do have to take some time to get these things either written down or into your mind so that you allow the time for these thoughts, feelings, ideas and passions to manifest into reality. So by assigning some time now and structuring the way you feel that you could move forward with it, whether it's potential new job or potential new education for yourself or financial manifestation, you might want to invest your finances or build a nest egg, you might want to change your health or become healthier or fitter, you may want to take new relationships, whether they're friends or romantic. So by taking the time now to format the possible strategies on how to do this, you will have more success and you will be more energized as the new year ticks over. The number 12, the Hanged Man, often also means that you are literally at a potential crossroads in life, and sometimes this does happen as we reach the end of a year for various reasons, especially for the people who are finishing off degrees and moving into a workforce. That is basically a new direction in their life. Some people may be retiring and giving up work. Some people may be changing careers. Some people might be moving into parenthood or moving across state or changing countries or even belief systems. So that card tells us that right now is a very good time to spend time connecting with your higher self and to make this be able to be manifested. And so this energy you put in is beneficial. And interestingly enough, the card right next to it, the Jophiel, is meditation again. And again, this was the 12th card out of the deck, alphabetically wise. And so they talk again succinctly about the fact that if you meditate upon and focus upon your positive desires and your dreams, you will help to manifest them into reality. And meditation is also an ability or a time when you can sit quietly and help to focus and pull in the positive energies around you. So if any of you have, what we classify as kind of negative energies such as anxiety or stress or fear or worry, the art of meditation can help to relieve those and bring about a more positive vibration around your whole body, mind and spirit. And these two here almost look as though they are both in meditation. Although one is upside down, he is in contemplative thought. We come to the third card here, again a number 12, and it's energy work. It's a glorious looking card, sort of imbuing that golden ray energy, which is what the card right next to it does as well. So there's lots here about golden energy coming in from the universal energy matters. So that's white light, golden light. It comes into your heart and your mind. The energy work card is also talking to us about the fact that you can take this time of the year to clear away what doesn't suit you. So in particular, declutter your homes. If you have furniture you no longer use or clothes you no longer need, pack some of them up and either sell them and make a bit of money for yourself or donate them and give them to a charity or someone who needs them more. So rather than just throwing them in the trash or a dump, reuse and recycle. And that's all part of the energetic connection of life as well. Where one thing is given, another is received. And so you're creating this eternal cycle. And that's a golden cycle, the giving and receiving. The other thing about energy work, it talks to me a lot, those top 3 cards, about the body. So it's suggesting to you it's a really good time to recalibrate your engine, and that's your body. So go and do some fitness work on it. Go and do some clearing work. Uplift a few beautiful, peaceful massages or some healing modalities. Any of you who are having aches and pains or feeling disconnect within your body, get that cleared by either manipulation such as osteopath work or a good chiropractor or a physio person. Allow the flow of your creativity, which is your life force, your blood as well in the physical sense, to flow freely through your body. That was a tongue twister. And once this happens, you become so much more free-flowing, you're more creative, you can feel the inspiration, you can feel the connection to who you are, and what you desire as we roll on into the 12th month and into 2017. So all of these things up here help you to set your intentions at a really high level. And again, I find it quite profoundly intriguing that they are the number 12. And so it's kind of like a hidden message within a message. And I love all the patterns of synchronistic events or synchronicity, and also numerological tie-ins for various perspectives. So we come to these bottom two, and they seem to be a little bit different. We've got passion here, and we've got desires. So we're gearing up to feel that intensity of not just pleasure, but connection, I think, is a better word. So when we are connected to something we really want, there is this innate flow. You can palpably feel it, or it can be more of a subtle feeling. But whatever it is, when we are passionate and we have desires and they're connected, it creates an outcome in the physical world. It manifests. And this is what pushes us on to our next step. It pushes us to create more and become more and to achieve more and to reach our goals and our dreams and take us to our destiny and our destination. So this one here, surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So again, this is kind of a more linear, sort of smaller message than the three cards above, which are a little bit more expansive. This one is talking much more succinctly about focusing directly on your innate passion and desires right now. Fire them up, jump into them with that energy of the fire rooster for 2017 and set yourself going. So really nice reading here that came out of sort of nowhere and turned itself into a really cohesive, strong energy force. And I noticed that a lot of the colours are kind of like that goldy, browny, earthy feeling that is surging through the cards as well, telling us that the grounding or the instigation of your goals and desires, dreams and passions are the place to start, and from there they move forward. Now the last one we have is the desires card, which comes from the chakra energy book, and this is about goals, passion, craving and fulfillment. And of course there's the word duplicated again, passion. So you've been given this really good message about the 12 month, the 12 energy, and moving into the next year. Also remember the 12th month astrologically in the Western world is Sagittarians basically, for the most part, and they are the fire sign, and that is the passion and, you know, cranking up that fire. So I'm going to read to you the words from the desires card, because this book actually does have quite profound words. They're very good at helping to create the idea and bring it into this realm. So here's the card story. From the depths of a crystal spring, a beautiful water spirit beckons. Her silent, open-armed invitation calls us to journey past the surface, to go beyond the known into the mystery within. Goldfish encircle her with a promise of good fortune for those who are willing to move past the surface currents of wants and fears in order to swim amidst the depths of their soul's true desire. And this is the message of the card. The small desires and simple pleasures in life can be satisfying on some levels, but this card is about accessing your deepest desire, the core inspiration of your spirit, why you are truly here. Your soul is urging you to journey to the center of your being and answer its call. Sometimes our deep desires are those we have carried with us since childhood in different forms. Sometimes they are discovered along the way. Have you always wanted to be an artist or a teacher, to build your own home, become a monk, travel the world, open a B&B or become a musician? What makes you passionate in life? What makes you excited? What makes you laugh? Think of a time when you were truly happy, content, or excited and inspired to live more fully. What elements came together to fulfill your soul's desire then? The truth is that we almost always get what we ask for. We just don't always ask for what we truly, deeply want. It is a time to find what really makes you happy and joyous. Not just what the others expect of you or what you have been conditioned to think will fulfill you, but what you really, truly want. Look at what is currently in your life. See, this is an expression of what you have asked for in the past. Is it making you happy or just feeding superficial gratification? It's time to walk in the direction of your true desire. If you could do, be, or create anything in this lifetime, what would it be? You don't have to see the whole pathway. Just take the first step in faith and the next will reveal itself. Absolutely anything is achievable if your heart is the driving force. So there you are, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and I wish you all the very best for your intention setting and your goal and passion and desire setting for the month of December and moving through to the new year on that new direction forward in a year number 1, setting goals, intentions, dreams and desires. Have a wonderful week ahead, everyone. Be safe, be happy. Namaste.